Choices. We get them every day. But do you actually make the right decision when you have that choice? And if you think you do, what do you do about that? So we're talking about today, everydaykt, number 270, choices. So since I started doing Everyday KT, it has been a lot of discussions of things to do, things to improve yourself, help of all manner. And first time since we started this, I am drinking my own Kool-Aid. So I have, in my life, been presented with an opportunity which could be significant and life-changing in a very positive way. Or I could screw the pooch on this one and bad things happen. So when in your life you are presented with such a thing, you need to sit down and take stock of everything. When you get something of this magnitude, you don't just look at these opportunities and say, let's sure, why not? Let's just, half-assing it, because otherwise you're screwed in more ways than anyone wants to know about. So you have to sit and look at the details. Look at everything involved in this decision, because it could affect you, your family, your friends. It could affect a lot of people. It could affect people that are depending on you. You have to take stock and look at these things. Also, there's an old ad. Sorry, it's raining. I heard some funky drops over there. A little George Clinton-ish. Not too bad. The devil is in the details. So while things may look rosy on the surface, you could take off that first layer and say, this looks interesting. Keep digging. You're like, whoa, what's this? Got to understand what you're getting yourself into. Now, one of the key things to these decisions is once you make it, you need to stick to it, and you need to go all in. You need, all in, I'm sorry. All in is an overly used word. And I'm trying to avoid cliches as much as humanly possible with another cliche. You need to be prepared to commit the time and energy necessary to make this decision work. Use wearing a kilt as a good corollary. When you wear your kilt the first time, it's odd, it's weird, it's strange. People think you're crazy, you're a loon, you're nuts, whatever. All kinds of crazy, insane, bad things. Maybe. Or you get lots of congratulatory compliments. Just depends on where you are. But you feel odd. Now, if you stick with it, the second time you wear the kilt, it would be fine. The third time, even better. After a couple of weeks, it's like, who cares? Whatever. Throw the kilt on and you're off to the races. It's the same thing with major decisions like this. You have to be committed to the success of whatever that thing is. Kilt wearing is, actually, it's pretty difficult now that I think about it, because you are taking full, complete responsibility for public opinion of yourself, and you're saying, I don't care what you think about what I'm doing. So you have to be committed, and you have to be ready to take your lumps when they happen, because there's not a snowball's chance in hell that any opportunity that comes your way is going to be flawless. It's not happening. It is not going to happen. You will have bumps in the road. You will have issues, problems, people issues, supply issues if it's a job-related thing, relationship issues if it's a personal thing. All of these things, there will be problems. And you need to figure out how to safely navigate these issues. That being said, if you are committed to that choice that you've made, you should come out okay. I mean, there is still a chance you could fail, just because whatever that choice is, while looking good in the beginning, actually wound up being horrifically bad. Does happen. But if you stay committed and you keep your eye on where you're going, you keep going, keep on trudging. And if you do find that you are getting to the point where you know that it's no longer viable, You need to know really quick and really fast that, hey, I'm not, this is no good for me. So say you start wearing a kilt and you're just never find that comfort that most of us kilt wearers find. Well, don't just wear it just because someone else expects you to. Put on whatever you had on before. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Accept it. Move on. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, know what you like, know what you don't like. And if that decision to try the kilt didn't pan out, fine. Okay, it didn't pan out. Take the kilt off, hang it up, sell it to somebody else who will wear it, and go find the thing that is you. Same thing with any decision that you make. You have to know what you like, what you don't like, and you have to know what you're good at, what you're not good at, and you have to be aware that if it starts going south, you need to be cognizant of that and have an exit plan and be prepared to deal with the consequences of an unsuccessful decision. So, that being said, like I said in the very beginning, drinking my own Kool-Aid. So there's, potential for some changes. I got to go relearn a bunch of stuff that I used to know. I have to learn and practice a bunch of stuff that I'm not used to doing. And a whole lot of swift kicks in the ass. But, I'm trying to develop, I am slowly developing a plan, and I think it's going to be a good thing. So, with that, it's Friday, it's pouring outside, and I've got a camp because I'm going canoeing tomorrow. No Kiltology tonight, but if you want some Kiltology, go over to Amazon. Just type in Kiltology. It'll bring up Volume 1 and Volume 2. Make sure I'm the seller. And enjoy. You can actually flip through the first couple pages if you want. It's all there. And it's a cool book, I think. I did write it, so I'm biased, but so far you read the reviews, they're pretty good. So go have some fun, shenanigans, and as always, be strong. Put a kilt on.